Greetings, I'm Pillar Nexus Stage Gladiator, and today I'm talking about board game leagues because it's a recent topic for me. Talk about the what, why, and all the other questions. So let's get right to it. So, what is a board game league? It's basically an advanced form of competition for playing board games and other tabletop games of that kind. It's held over a limited time, 1 to 2 months, usually. It's a paid entry. The money goes towards uh, the game that will be the prize at the end. So the structure of the league I'm currently in, everybody pays in, and that serves as a budget for the final game, where the top players, if there's a large pool of players that needs to be cut down to a certain amount to play for the final, plays for that final game, elected by the players who are up there. It's usually a game that nobody owns, no one's played before, or everyone has played before, but doesn't currently own. So, why have a board game league in the first place? Well, it's an outlet for players who might be a little bit more competitive and enjoy that competition of um, playing for a game, playing for actual stakes. Obviously, not playing for the money, but for what the money is going towards, which is supposed to be a brand new game. And because it's, a game from a local store, that helps support it. We want to keep our local game stores open, and a board game league is one way to help do so. So, where and when do you hold the board game league? As I brought up, a local game store or other neutral location where people can play and it's peaceful and there's minimal interruptions. Not someone's house, though. Not someone's home, because then there's that edge of bias, and you don't want that in a board game league. And you play on a specific day of the week, or you pick a day of the week to start collecting results for the week. Every week for 1 to 2 months. Like our group plays on Tuesdays, but other games you play during the week can count. Ultimately, as long as you play, that's the important thing, but winning helps for the finals. Alright, so how to run the league and who plays. Um, just bring in games that have a clear winner at the end and can be played in reasonable amounts of time. Games that take too long can cause problems if the store closes at a certain time. Unless the store owner is also playing and sanctioning the board game league. That's what our store owner does. Is he plays, but he's putting money in, and he takes himself out for the final. Also, the games have to have one clear winner at the end. It cannot be cooperative. It can't be a team game. That's why I can't bring Shadowhunters as much as I love it. For people you want playing, obviously you want people who've actually got some experience playing and understand mechanics and are looking to compete a little more seriously, but still having fun though. And new players though, only if they're really looking to build a collection or get experience quickly. Something we do is, if you're just curious about the league, you can play, and then you won't be in the final unless you actually pay, but you can see what the experience is like, and being able to preview that experience is helpful. All right, anything else? Just know the rules for the games you're bringing. Clear up issues ahead of time with FAQ, errata, and forums about it. If someone makes a mistake, correct it. If someone's cheating, get them out. If someone's struggling with analysis paralysis, provide some helpful suggestions. Don't let the game get dragged down too long. Be respectful of the store where you're playing. But ultimately, just have fun. If the league is ever not fun anymore, then maybe just go back to playing for fun with no prize on the line. And then don't pressure new people to join. We want to see more people playing in the game store, even if it's just for fun. The league is an optional thing, and pressuring people to join the league, which is expensive and it's a time investment. Pressuring people into that is not good, and we're already seeing what happens when interest is just dropping. So one of the things I'd like to do is, as much as I love this league, sometimes, other times I just want to step back and focus on how do I reach out to people and say, hey, come play at the store. I know we have a league, but don't feel pressure to join the league. Just come and play. Table rentals are free on Tuesdays. So yeah, if the idea of a board game league is interesting to you, I hope you'll try something out and let me know how it goes. If you've played in board game leagues before, I'm curious to hear about it. But thank you very much for listening. This has been Pillar Nexus Ancient Gladiator, and happy tabletop gaming.